At a subsequent banquet held in his honor, Bartle Frere presented a righteous justification for declaring a war on Zululand. This was a blatant ploy to gain support from the religious factions within Natal and Transvaal, particularly among the Boers. At the head of a lavishly set table, one man rose to propose a toast to Frere's health. The rest of the table cheered, then drank champagne and an assortment of different wines. Frere smiled and stood, thanking his guests. Wealthy, aristocratic families from Natal whose names were largely established outside of South Africa. He acknowledged that there were tensions between Cape Colony and Natal, especially with regard to the Zulu question. But they were nevertheless one people. This notion furthered Frere's desire to unify South Africa under a single dominion. Since establishing themselves in Cape Colony, Frere claimed that it had been Britain's primary goal in spreading Christianity to the savages, and thus bring the natives into the folds of civilization. Frere wanted this with the Zulus, to elevate them from barbarians to respectable citizens. The hidden meaning behind this motivation wasn't lost to those at the table, nor those who'd been informed via letter by Bartle Frere. Unifying South Africa would guarantee that the white minority retained their power, rather than the majority black population. The other was a direct response to Cetshwayo's resistance to Christian missionaries within the borders of his kingdom, an act he interpreted as a violation of Zulu heritage and culture. Bartle Frere's justification was met with a great applause, and it took only a few days for word to travel.